Look out, high society.
They got a bidet!
The neighborhood's about to change.
I'm talking about your face.
10 members of a big Italian-American family were plucked from their ordinary lives in Brooklyn, Jersey, and Staten Island.
Run the pasta out.
And thrown into the extraordinary world of the super rich.
Snail.
They'll live here for 28 days to battle.
I'm not in a circle.
Backstab.
Catch 'em.
And betray each other.
Hands behind your head.
For $1 million fortune.
Short of killing a baby, I think I could pretty much do just about anything to win $1 million.
I'm gonna lie, steal, cheat to win.
But there's a twist.
Oh, I didn't tell you.
The family's every move is being watched and judged by a secret board of trustees.
Who is this secret board of trustees?
What the family won't find out until the end is that this secret board is none other than their household staff.
Did somebody call?
Yes, it's the butler, the housekeeper, the chef, the stylist, and the social secretary who will decide which one family member will win the $1 million prize.
This family is very loud.
Put your stuff in here. No, I can't.
Robert and Mike were the first two sent before the secret board.
I have some issues with the fact that he is so overly tattooed.
That $1 million will be gone in a year.
Robert was the first family member denied access to the $1 million fortune.
But don't give up hope yet. One eliminated family member will get the opportunity to re-enter the contest for $1 million.
What happens when the servants pass judgment on their masters? And who will be eliminated next? Find out tonight on The Family. One ordinary family placed into one extraordinary lifestyle, fighting for $1 million. In the end, only one will win.
Good morning. Hello. Madam.
Good morning, ladies. Did you all sleep well?
Hello.
As you know, breakfast will be served from 7 till 9 this morning.
Madam.
Oh, God, this is scary.
Good morning.
I have been eliminated from contention right now.
The first family member to be denied access to the $1 million is Robert.
I mean, it's a little weird to be the first one knocked out, but there is the opportunity for one person who's been eliminated to regain eligibility. I'm a selfish and I make no bones about it.
The only thing I want right now is to get back in the game and have a shot at the $1 million.
Thanks again.
You're welcome.
I don't know exactly what the Board of Trustees is looking for. I'm racking my brain trying to figure it out, but somehow they like Mike.
I don't think Mike's all about Mike, not like some of the other family members. I don't believe he's the type of chap who would squander $1 million.
I would be annoyed if Mike won, because
Michael is not part of this family. He is the son of my brother-in-law's brother.
so if he won, he would not feel obligated for any reason to want to share it or even make a nice gesture with it. He could literally just take it and walk away.
I offer the family formal etiquette classes. My first lesson was laying a formal table. I have been a social secretary for a department store magnate and her diplomat husband for 5 years. But one needn't have $1 million to have $1 million manners. The most important element of dining is that we handle it graciously. I was surprised and flattered that 8 out of 10 arrived. Oyster fork, the fish fork, soup spoon, fish knife. I think we all know what that is. Escargot tong.
Ringo's he's an interesting guy. He's got a lot of knowledge.
Aperitif glass, water glass, white wine, red wine.
As far as setting the table, I mean, it's nice, but give me a fork and a knife and I'm
I'm basically good to go, you know?
I wasn't disappointed that Anthony and Mike didn't attend my first class. Frankly, I thought neither of them was in the least bit interested in etiquette. Just makes life a little easier.
The etiquette lesson with Ringo really just wasn't top 10 on my list.
So far, the Board of Trustees has been quite
nice to you.
pleasant to me, yes.
I'm very anxious to know who the hell they are.
Our oyster fork is never with our friends the fork.
I think it's got to be someone around that sees us because...
Not at all.
No?
Now, are there any questions at this point about the specifics?
Is there a salad fork?
There's, of course, a salad fork. It just depends, and it looks like it. Actually, Dawn Marie, you got me. I had missed the salad fork.
Oh.
Dawn Marie surprised me by grasping the minutia of a tabletop better than I'd had anticipated. Well, I think we've covered everything. Well, no, thank you. Actually, the family handled it very well, but we've just begun. Once we start on with table manners, I believe I'll have my hands full.
Anthony, get my shoe back.
He's been out the whole night. Going to polish Anthony's toes. While he's sleeping? Yes.
Dawn, give me the nail polish.
Nice work on the toes.
Thank you, darling.
He's gonna wake up and freak.
Nah, I think so.
I don't even think he's gonna notice till he lays out. Let's tell him we saw Ringo walking around with nail polish in his hand last night. One, sir.
I think given our numbers, we're prepared. My second etiquette lesson was on formal table manners, and the only two that bothered to show up were Uncle Mike and Dawn Marie. The rest of the family was uninterested in learning how to eat like human beings. Correct, on this side. This, water, and...
While I was sleeping last night, I said, did you paint?
All of our guests are going to be looking to you as to what is appropriate to do.
Who painted my toenail while I was sleeping last night?
So, as what you've done then is you've gone ahead and you have assigned each of your guests a dinner companion.
Who painted my toenails while I was sleeping last night? Everybody doesn't know. How could nobody know?
It isn't appropriate to go.
So the lady of the house always is the one
always
to announce.
dictates when in fact we're going on.
Painted my toenails while I was sleeping last night. I don't know. You're such a liar.
I didn't. I was sleeping. Excuse me.
Master
We're having
Anthony.
a class.
Master Anthony, you've stormed in and interrupted a meal, and you've done so without saying excuse me. So I'm going to ask...
They painted my toenails while I was sleeping last night.
While that is a problem, it is not that large a problem. So I would ask that when you step up to a table when we're in midstream, you would say, oh, excuse me.
Let's try it again.
Thank you.
Excuse me one second.
Certainly.
Who painted my toenails while I was sleeping last night?
Let me see.
This family, while loving, has very little in the way of manners. They're certainly not skilled in etiquette, and they could certainly use some help.
I have nail polish.
I don't want
if
yours.
you want. Okay. Will you blame me?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I was sleeping last night.
Oh, I'm blaming you.
I don't even polish mine. You want me to polish yours? I know who did it, but I won't say anything. And it was a joke.
Okay. Okay.
It's okay.
Had
It feels-
everybody's back this whole trip. Now it's my turn.
I got all the blame for painting Anthony's toenails, and Maria walked away scot-free.
My strategy is to make them feel really comfortable and not think that I'm intimidating when deep down I'd probably be their worst enemy.
Next up, with a fabulous luxury prize at stake, egos clash on the polo field.
Come on, Squeaky, you moron!
And things get personal with the personal trainer.
She was fine.
Then, later...
She's like this incredible accident of nature.
Find out who the secret board of trustees eliminates next.
We have a very interesting and exciting day for you today. I have scheduled an appointment with Mr. Hamilton for you to play polo. Attendance will be mandatory. Jill and I will help you.
Polo pool, like on a horse polo?
Yes, ma'am.
Live horses?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody was thinking, oh, they're going to put us on the horseback, and we're going to be riding around and killing ourselves. People are going to fall and break their necks.
How are these horses going to put up with us? I mean, we don't know what the hell we're doing.
They dressed us up in special gear to ride on a horse.
You know,
all right, yes.
Don't they take measurements?
Darling.
These things are too big.
You're getting patty. Dawn is like in your face all the time.
Jill?
I mean, I had to explain to her she's not in a runway fashion show. She's not walking down the catwalk.
I
You said the jeans go inside
They
the boot.
don't fit inside the boot.
Dawn Marie drives me nuts.
Look at these pants. They're tremendous on me to begin with.
Everything is a whine. I can't get my dress on. I can't find my shoe. These shoes don't fit.
Yeah, but how do I get my foot inside this?
Don't worry.
They will.
They will. But Melinda and Dawn are the two biggest whiners of the group. They whine and complain about everything.
I'm not a 38.
38 what?
38, 40 it says. You sure those aren't for the men?
They're for you.
Okay.
Melinda, the pants are big. The underwears are going to be big. The horse is going to be big.
Anthony, hold it back. No way.
Okay.
I can't wait to see who wins, yellow or blue. We're not at the competitions, but we watch a videotape after every competition. Every day we try and think, like, who do I need to learn more about and how can I learn more about them? Have fun, you guys.
We broke up into two separate teams. It was a gold team and the blue team. Like, we really wanted to win.
What are we going to do today?
Win!
One more time. What are we going to do today?
Win!
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I see these extraordinarily small horses, and I'm like, what the frig are these things?
Oh my God.
They're putting us on jackets.
Look at the look on these faces of these things. Playing on frickin' donkeys.
Welcome to our polo field and your next fantasy contest. Now, if you're worried about making an ass of yourself, don't be. You'll have plenty of company. Today's winners will be whisked away from the family estate to enjoy a luxurious evening aboard a 100-foot private yacht.
Oh, that's nice.
First, you have to win. You've already been divided into two teams. The team that scores the most points in 20 minutes wins. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Helmets on, take your places, and let's haul ass.
Okay, let's go. Come on. Come on, Jill.
I was blue team with Uncle Michael, Lantana, Jill, and Robert against Dawn Marie, Maria, Anthony, and Mike.
If I'm not eligible for the $1 million, I'm gunning for every fantasy prize. I'm going to take no prisoners now.
I can't get my leg up.
Come on now.
Whoa.
You were allowed to get off your donkey and pull him, but you had to be on it to hit it.
Come on. There you go.
This way, towards me.
Oh, great. This donkey do.
Go on, Sally.
Let's go, Rosie. She's going.
Come here. It's like all the women in my life. They're all running away. Fantasy competitions, a little bit more relaxed, but also that strong feeling of, hey, you know, I want to win this thing.
I was so scared to get on.
Dawn fell off, she got back on. She fell off again, she got back on. Just to be able to conquer her fears and just keep on going, that was great.
Follow!
Come on, hit it. Go on, double top.
Come on, Mom, get it!
That's it. Oh, that's it. Oh, come on.
Hurry up!
Come on.
Oh, my God!
Yeah! That's a goal.
I scored the first goal.
That's one for the blue team.
I'm looking forward to beating my father. We were down 1-0. I said, you guys have no chance.
Hit it, Ant. Hit it. Hit it. Ant, hit it right now.
Yeah.
Right there.
Get on your horse. Come on, Squeaky, you moron. Mike, hit it.
Hey, come on, be out of there.
Yellow team, go! Tied up, 1-1.
I want to be as competitive as I can. I don't want to lose. You got to be in it to win it.
Oh, his feet are on the ground, Rep. Jill, try to get on. So that if you want to stop the ball.
I'm not getting on it. I'm going to stop it from here.
You can't.
During the donkey game, he was yelling at me the whole time.
How long are you going to take to get on a donkey? Get on.
Uncle Michael tries to exude that type of control and that type of, leadership. But I mean, with me personally, I'm not always going to follow it.
I was out there to do what I had to do. I saw my father's donkey get into a ball.
Is he allowed in the circle?
I'm not in the circle.
Ed, could you get the...
I'm not touching it. I tried to get in the way of that donkey. I think it got a little physical at times. Squeaky, move your ass!
Oh, again I did it. Come on, Donna. Come on, Ed. Get on the horse.
Blue team scores 2-1.
Then there was Ed's donkey. Whacked it right through for the game-winning goal. That hurt a little bit.
Winner, blue team, 2-1.
What happened? What was the deal here? My pride was definitely a little hurt from the donkey losing experience. My father, he beat me in donkey polo, and I told him that it wasn't going to happen again.
Winners, it's off to the yacht, and losers, you're in dry dock back at the family estate.
Up next, jealousy erupts over the personal trainer.
Hands behind your head.
And family secrets are about to be revealed.
Someone here has spent a night in jail.
Later, find out which family member will be next to lose access to the $1 million fortune.
Ladies and gentlemen, your driver has arrived and is prepared to take you to the yacht. Beautiful. Right this way.
Thank you.
Well, the fantasy prize for Donkey Polo was dinner on a yacht.
See everybody later. Have fun.
Enjoy yourselves. And please, everybody keep their hands and feet in. I don't know, I felt really disappointed by it. I would have loved to have dinner on the yacht.
I make an announcement. Entering the limousine is the captain of the blue team.
Yay!
Oh, boy. So excited.
Hey, we're here.
Ah, look at that, baby. Look at this.
Going in style. How we doing? Hold on. Come on, Captain.
Oh,
baby.
Beautiful.
Hey.
Beautiful. The yacht was just beautiful. Can I buy this with my $1 million that I'm gonna win?
Oh, it was fantastic. A nice opportunity to get away from the house for a little while.
To the blue team.
To the blue team, yeah. Boy, am I so glad we kicked their asses. Let them stay home.
So how was your day off yesterday? Good?
Oh, it was great.
Dawn Marie, she's nice, but she's very nosy, and it's like she's always suspecting something.
Wait, that is hamburgers. That's not donkey meat, is it? That night of the donkeys, they want to give us a hamburger. I thought it was a donkey burger. Why is one meat darker than the other?
I swear to God, it's beef.
I'm not eating that meat.
Trust me, you got a good dinner tonight. No, I'm not kidding.
I watch too much reality TV. I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
It's just unbelievable to be out on the water and see all these places.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served.
Salud.
Salud.
Look at that. Oh, look at
carving this in your bed.
Bon appetit.
Very delicious.
I'm having peanut butter and I'll eat my French fries.
It's a burger.
I'm not eating it.
Why?
Dawn?
I guarantee it's pure beef.
Is it?
What's wrong with you?
What are you doing?
I'm eating the bread.
If I can crawl up inside her head, I mean, I'm sure there'd be a lot of room to walk around. I don't know. I would love to see what's up there.
I didn't feel like eating donkey burger.
Well, you know, I mean, I know I can do some trick, you know, in cooking, but going with donkey, I don't think so.
Dawn Marie drives me crazy. Next elimination rounds, if I have the opportunity to, I'm going to try to get Dawn's name brought to the Board of Trustees.
I'd like to make a little toast. The beauty of today's win was that it was teamwork. It was a little bit of brain power, and I'm glad we're on the winning team. So congratulations to all of you.
Guys, here's to the power of losing.
Yeah.
We hung out, went in the hot tub. You all. Nice job winning, punks. If I had to pick one person to be out of the game right now, I think I'd have to pick my father because he's so brilliant and he's just such a threat.
Here they come. How was the boat?
How was it?
Oh, it was unbelievable.
Champagne, hors d'oeuvres, wine.
My dad trying to control everything annoys me.
Because I like being in control. Beating my father would be the most satisfaction I can possibly get out of this game.
They had jacuzzis outside, one inside. Yeah.
We had a private chef.
Anthony, get a towel. Anthony.
Anthony, he's a chip off the old block. He's egotistical. I just don't believe he has the maturity to handle that $1 million.
Me neither. Strawberries.
Very good. How are you? Very good. It was delicious, Frank.
Everything was wonderful.
The dessert, you're having like a strawberry pastry cream. Something light lunch.
This is light. I'm scared to know what dessert's going to be for tonight.
I heard there's a lot of people eating desserts here and they needed a trainer.
Yeah. Probably heard right.
Natalie, the trainer, she was fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I please present to you Miss Garcia, your personal trainer.
Hi. I'm gonna go check the equipment, and if anybody wants to work out, let me know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
You already worked out today. Stay right in that chair.
I have to learn how to use the machine.
I wanted to bury her when the trainer came. She was gorgeous.
I came really just to observe. I wanted to make sure that she knew what she was doing. And,
What's your name again?
Michael.
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Natalie.
Uncle Mike, you know, is a big flirt. I know Aunt Donna notices it as well.
You know what else is growing besides his muscles? Let me tell you.
Show the booty out.
I think my son Anthony was intimidated by her. I think he didn't want to embarrass himself because she was definitely in better shape than him.
Okay, don't go forward. Straight down. 3. The knee never go in front of your toes.
she was extremely beautiful. She had an incredible body. Her stomach, the muscle tone was just unbelievable.
6. I need my 7. 8. 9.
And Donna was definitely jealous of Natalie, I think. And Donna was over there looking at him, looking at her, just saying, what are you looking at? Why are you looking at her like that for? It was eating up Aunt Donna.
Hands behind your head. You want to be telling behind the head, not your ears. No, behind the head. He got his hands by his ears. He's cheating already.
If we weren't in this situation that we are now, Uncle Mike would probably be getting hit over the head with a weight. Definitely.
Coming up on The Family. Who will survive the elimination challenge?
More than half of you have had sex in another family member's bed.
One family member must make a choice that could tear the family apart.
I can't get this ring on.
Okay.
I'm greasing my finger. It's not,
Remember, you got to wear your pin tonight. Wear your pin.
Everybody wears a family crest. That signifies the fact that they're still in the running for $1 million. Those who don't wear the crest are out of the race.
This pin, I'm going to sit and it's going to stick me.
When there is going to be an elimination contest, you get nervous.
2 people are going to the Board of Trustees tonight, and only one's going to survive.
Oh, goodness. We're just anxious to know what was going to be expected of us.
Welcome to the casino. You all look very elegant. Take any place you like.
When we first walked to the top of the steps and I saw the crap table, I figured, oh, okay, I've played some craps before. I could handle this.
Well, in tonight's elimination contest, you'll be gambling. It's a little game I like to call Family Craps. But instead of betting on numbers, you'll be betting on how well you know each other. Now, Robert, you've already been eliminated, so you'll be sitting it out. But now there are still 9 family members left, and tonight another one of you will lose access to the $1 million fortune. Each of you has been given 30 chips. You can count them right there. You'll take turns rolling the special die. If it lands on secrets or lies, I'll read a statement about your family. You'll then bet on whether you think that statement is true or false. The first family member to lose all of their chips will have their name presented to the secret board of trustees. But they also get the unique chance to choose the second name to go with them. One of those 2 people will then lose their family pin and join Robert on the sidelines.
I was in big trouble immediately. I don't know Jill's business. I don't know Melinda's business. I felt like I was going to get creamed.
We got 18 questions in total, and is everybody ready? Well, then let's play.
Come on, Maria. Come on, Maria.
Lies. More than half of you have had sex in another family member's bed. True or false? Place your bets. We're all down. The answer is true. There you go. True. Pay them up, guys.
None of you have ever had sex in my bed, I'm telling you now. It better not have been you, son.
And now we're going to move the die down to Uncle Mike. Question is secrets. Someone here has taken a tip off a restaurant table. True or false? Place your bets. Well, it looks like it's complete sweep for true here. Maria's bet like 3 or 4 chips. Donna's got 4 out there. She's pretty sure this has happened. And Mike's got, what, you got 6.
Well, I think Mike took the tip off the table.
It wasn't me. not me.
So, the answer to that question is false. False. It shows what you know about your family, right? Just remember, even though these are 30 chips and they don't mean an awful lot right now, there's $1 million at stake. More than half of you have lied to a priest. False. Someone here has fallen asleep during sex. True. Someone here has spent a night in jail. Someone here has spent a night in jail. True or false? Place your bets.
Right away when that question came up, everybody looked at me. They don't want to say it. They may not want to admit it, but they figured I definitely spent the night in jail.
Uncle Mike has stepped right up. Now, maybe Uncle Mike might have been the guy in prison. He really bet that one. The answer to that question is false.
I waited as long as I could to actually put the bet down to try to trick everybody. Everybody basically put true, and then I was, bow, I'm false. And I was like, yeah.
I mean, this is kind of off the record here, but who do you think went to jail? Who do you think?
I have no idea. I figured we all had some crazy past lives. I figured maybe somewhere along the way somebody had to spend one night in jail.
Uncle Michael has a possibility of crapping out on his hand. So, Aunt Donna, the question is lies. More than half of you have worn someone else's underwear. True or false? Place your bets.
I'm very concerned. There was a very strong possibility I could lose, and I don't want to be out of the game.
Everybody seems to believe it's false, and the answer to that is false. You go. Everybody won. Uncle Michael's back in the game. You got to remember one thing. It's very important. If no one craps out, it's the person with the least amount of chips that's eliminated. All right, more than half of you have thrown away a gift given to you by another family member. False. Someone here has used hair growth medication. False. All right, this is the last question. This is the most important moment in the game. And the die moves to you, Mike. Frontline winner. Lies, lies. Someone here has had their picture taken in the nude. Is that true or false? Place your bets.
So I was playing it safe for the most part. It was just keeping me even, and it was bringing everyone else ahead. So then at that point, I realized I had to switch, otherwise I would have crapped out.
Let's see what we got here. Now, we've got everything on the line. Maria has stepped everything on true. So is this a win or lose for Maria? Final question, all right? And the answer to that question. True. Maria put it all on the line. Maria, I've got to say, you were a gutsy lady. I didn't see that in you before. I think we're going to have to tabulate now. This is a very close one. You got to remember one thing. It's the person with the least amount of chips that's eliminated.
112 for Mike.
36 to Maria. Uncle Mike is 2 chips behind Maria. Ed, 60. Dawn Marie is 28, so far the lowest. Anthony is 40. Jill, 58. Aunt Donna, 56. Melinda's 24. Melinda, you had the lowest amount of chips. You have to go in front of the Board of Trustees, and you have to choose another member of the family. And their name will be presented to the Board of Trustees.
Which of her family members will Melinda take with her as she goes before the secret Board of Trustees?
She's like a car wreck, and you can't take your eyes off of her.
Find out when we return.
Melinda, you had the lowest amount of chips. You have to go in front of the Board of Trustees, and you have to choose another member of the family. And their name will be presented to the Board of Trustees. Who is that member?
I'm going to choose Dawn Marie just because she has the second lowest amount of chips.
So you've chosen Dawn Marie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dawn Marie, Melinda, I'll now take your names to the secret Board of Trustees. The next time you see me, I will have their decision.
I picked Dawn strictly on chips amount. I'm serious. I know we had our little tiff the other day. There's this drawer. Put your stuff in here. No, go yourself. Next elimination rounds, if I have the opportunity to, I'm going to try to get Dawn's name brought to the Board of Trustees. Seriously, this time I was strictly on chips amount.
There's a lot of phoniness in this family amongst a lot of people, and I'm not a phony. What you see is what you're going to get in me.
Melinda said she did it for the least amount of chips that Dawn had, so she figured the last 2 would go. But I think there was definitely a little bit more behind that. Even though I don't think she wants to admit it, there's definitely a little bit more behind that.
It's the easiest way to do it. There's no other way you could have done it. I'm a little nervous. I don't know what the Board of Trustees is going to decide.
I present to you the Secret Board of Trustees the next two names for possible elimination, Melinda and Dawn Marie. It's your job to determine which family member should be denied access to the $1 million fortune. I'll return in 1 hour for your decision.
Interesting. We have the two biggest complainers of the group in front of us tonight.
Yes.
Melinda is just a whiner in like this girly, just juvenile, like whiny, like a crabby whine.
I'm not a 38.
Like at least Dawn Marie is like a serious, like go get him whine.
The jeans go inside.
They don't fit inside the boot.
That whine? No. This grates on my last nerve.
I think Dawn Marie, she's a good person. I don't have any problem in the kitchen with her.
So how was your day off yesterday? Good?
And you should keep her in the kitchen with you.
Did you see when I was assisting Melinda with her polo outfit, and I'm trying to make the woman happy?
Yes, if we had like the right pants.
I'm working on it, and there was no way I was going to please her.
I think she seems very flat to me.
Yeah,
compared to the one which is very alive.
Do you think Melinda is as competitive as many of the other members of the family?
No.
She's very flat about
She acts like she's here on vacation.
Exactly.
Yeah. I tell you one thing, I don't know much about Melinda. The only time I saw her in my kitchen, that was to ask me for ketchup. I was very pleased about that.
My first positive thought on Melinda was definitely the first competition. It did make me sort of get quite choked up that she was willing to give up her prize so her brother could win.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I don't think Dawn Marie would have done quite the same. Might be mistaken, but I really don't think Dawn Marie would have done the same. I think that she would stab most members of the family in the back.
Dawn Marie is like a car wreck, and you can't take your eyes off of her.
I think that's a good...
She's like this incredible accident of nature, and you're just riveted by the drama that she creates.
She's in your face all the time.
But because I respect her a lot, I really do.
Because
I know
of her
she's like
ballsiness?
annoying. I know she's like a pesticide. Sometimes I know it, but God, she's gutsy. She got on that donkey more than anyone.
Probably because she wants this $1 million, maybe more than anybody else. Okay, well then I think it's time to do what we know we have to do.
It was hard for me because I really like Melinda. You know, I kind of respect Dawn Marie's relentlessness.
It was a very tough decision.
I felt adamant that Dawn Marie should continue forward.
Who will the Secret Board of Trustees eliminate next? Melinda or Dawn Marie? Find out when we return.
Have you reached your decision?
We have.
So be it. I'll let the family know. The Secret Board of Trustees has reached their latest decision. Melinda and Dawn Marie, please take your seats. Before I read the decision, I'd like to ask some questions. Melinda, how do you feel about potentially taking away $1 million from someone in your family?
It doesn't make me feel good, but could have been anyone who had the lowest amounts of chips next to me.
All right, well, Dawn Marie, if the role had been reversed, who would you have chosen?
It wouldn't have been a woman.
Wouldn't have been a woman?
No.
Why do you feel that?
Because I don't have any, I don't feel a threat. I would have probably aimed more towards a man.
I see. It's time to read the decision. The second family member to lose access to the $1 million fortune is Melinda. Melinda, you may no longer wear the sacred family crest. And please remove your pen and place it here in the box, please. Please sit down. Let me remind you, although you've been denied access to the $1 million fortune, you, like Robert, will continue to live in the family estate because ultimately one of the eliminated family members will get a chance to come back. And that could change everything.
I think a few people might have been surprised that I was chosen. I think that there are a few family members that are getting a little fed up with Dawn.
I think everybody was shocked. We don't know what the Board of Trustees is basing this on. I just think everybody thought that it was going to be Dawn Marie.
I think if it was up to my family, I would have been eliminated already. I really thought I was Colin.
Me too.
I think as competition goes on, I've shocked them numerous times already. That's only the beginning. I have a lot more to show. I am going to be a threat to them.
I'm out. That's it.
Coming up on The Family.
Oh my goodness, hello, boobies.
Stakes are so high. You can't trust your own mother.
You gotta be joking. There's $1 million at stake.
2 more names will be presented to the Secret Board of Trustees.
It's $1 million.
My family's gonna be backstabbing.
I don't know what the Board of Trustees is looking at.
I'm very anxious to know who the hell they are.
He has absolutely no respect for women.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Couple.
Everybody can see through Aunt Donna.
You got some pair of balls, honey.
She's all about greed.
Get the hell out! Keep your mouth shut!
He's just a boy with a bad attitude.
I'm not degrading them. Oh, yeah, it's exactly what I was trying to make sure my family stays intact.
Come back to the dock.
Definitely pissed, and I'm out for vengeance.
Here's the family, and
It's $1 million trust, you know?
Blood or money. And that's exactly what it is.